Hi, my name is Forrest to the Gump.
And I'm Todd Lyman, and today we're talking about asthma or breathing issues.
Breathing in lungs, lung problems.
So this is an issue that you've had in the past. So you want to tell people how you overcame it?
It was horrible. I had asthma for 40 years. I couldn't breathe. And when I was small, when I first started out with it, my grandmother didn't know what I had. So I lived with my grandmother, raised by my grandmother. She didn't know what I had. And as a child, as a 8, 9, 10-year-old, I almost died from it. I couldn't breathe. My chest was just, I was fighting for air. And she didn't know what to do. So she laid me on the couch, and I can't even remember what she gave me, but it wasn't asthma medication, anything to open up my lungs.
Maybe some Vicks. You rub some Vicks, vapor rub on
That
your chest.
she did. She did that.
Yeah.
But I didn't take anything for it. If I did, it would have been like some cough syrup or something. She didn't know. She didn't know.
Right.
So because she didn't know, I suffered a lot. And I can remember back even to that point 40 years ago, how bad it felt to just lay there and fight to breathe. I just could not breathe. And as I got older, when I found out that there was some medication for it that actually worked, like the pump inhaler, that actually opened your lungs back up. As poison as that was, I welcomed it simply because it allowed me to breathe. I said that to say, today you don't need that. Today there's a solution. I overcame over 40 years worth of asthma in 30 days from 2 herbs. I overcame it just after, over 40 years. So I do understand moms with children, adults, anybody that has asthma, how bad it can be. It's scary, and people die from it all the time. But all you need to eliminate asthma is the lung formula and mucus buster. That's all I use.
So those are our 2 formulas, but the people that are watching don't really know what's in those formulas.
Then tell them.
So in the lung formula, there's going to be mullein leaf, there's going to be fenugreek, there's going to be licorice root, there's going to be cayenne pepper. What else?
That was the mucus buster.
That's the mucus buster. So, but that's basically lobia. These are the herbs that are going to help you as far as clearing out your bronchial tubes and increasing your lung capacity. Because what the problem is, you have hardened mucus that's restricting you from being able to breathe.
Well, actually, that tube closes up.
Yeah,
it won't allow air through. And so when that tube closes up, you know it because you're fighting for air. You're like. And people don't understand that until you put in that situation. You have no clue what it feels like to be fighting for air. It's like being underwater. You can't breathe water.
Right.
So it's like one of the worst feelings in the world, and you're on land underwater because you can't breathe. And
yeah, you can't go more than 2-3 minutes without oxygen. So you definitely
you dead. And if you ain't got the quick fix, it's poison, but it makes you jittery. But it works, and I'm not gonna knock that. I can't knock that. However, I always like to get to the cause. If there's something that will eliminate that altogether, your diet will eliminate that altogether, and herbs. Those are the only 2 things that will actually eliminate you ever having to worry about asthma. And I recommend a diet change. I recommend a cleanse, and I recommend mucus and the lung form. I recommend.
So you recommend like a plant-based diet?
Absolutely. Raw is better because people don't know that milk, dairy is horrible. That's not made for the human being. Did you know milk is the cow body makes milk for a baby calf to be 400 pounds?
Yeah.
It's not made for man. That's why women get those diseases, the breast cancer, all those things, because they're consuming things they're not supposed to be drinking. We're not supposed to be drinking milk. We're the only animal that drinks another animal's milk. So those are the things that contribute. Dairy contributes to asthma.
Okay, so back up for a minute. So you said something that a lot of people have never heard. So because most people are drinking cow's milk, goat's milk, but they're not drinking.
That's
human
a
milk.
4-legged animal's milk. I don't care what nobody told you. If you're drinking another animal's milk, you have no control of your life. You really don't. You have not done any research. There are chemicals in that milk designed for a baby's calf to be 400 pounds.
Okay.
And there's a doctor, I saw a doctor on Facebook that actually came out after he retired and told the truth. He said humans aren't supposed to be drinking cow milk.
Right.
He says it's not designed for us, and it's not. No other animal's milk is designed for us.
So are you recommending that people go around drinking human milk?
Yeah, if you can, grab a boob.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
Absolutely. If I can grab a boob, man, look out. Or you got plant-based milk, which is plants. Okay. Like, for example, almond milk. That's almonds. You can take a handful of almonds, throw them in a blender, and turn them into nice, smooth, natural milk. Tastes better than cow's milk, but it has enzymes. It has what the body needs.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm passionate about this because I almost died from this crap. Okay.
Okay. So I mean, because you hit some points that I think the artists be interested in. Here you go further on some other videos, but definitely you're right that we should not be drinking another animal's milk, because every animal's milk is designed to give that animal a competitive advantage. So man's competitive advantage is his brain. So human milk is usually designed for brain development. Not usually, it is designed for brain development. So if you're drinking cow's milk, you're drinking a milk that's designed for strong bones.
Docile.
You know, that's what it's making.
I would beg differ on that. You don't get calcium from cow's milk.
But it's to build the skeleton, so that build the skeleton quickly, so the animal can run from predators.
But cows don't run.
Well, they don't run. They don't run. They don't run from predators because they're under our protection. But when you look at deers and some of the animals in the wild that are four-legged like that, their milk is designed so they can get up and run.
I would honestly say cow's milk has a design for the cow to be huge.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay.
Because they don't. What do cows do?
Cows graze.
That's it. Now you know what that means, right? Moo. Real slow.
Okay.
You know, they don't move fast and nothing they do.
Okay, but you still need strong bones to keep all that weight up.
Yeah, but you're not going to get it from a cow.
Okay.
Because you're not a cow.
Okay.
You need genetic makeup to build your bones for a human.
So you're telling me that, so you're basically telling people do not drink cow's milk because it's not designed for you.
It's not designed for you. If you're going to get all the problems we're already getting. We're the worst country when it comes to health. Simply because look at what we do. Everything we do is in a detrimental state for the human body, outside of herbs. So, if you got asthma,
so in other words, make your own milk. Whether it's almond milk, cashew milk, rice milk.
Yes.
You know, you can make this milk by putting it in. You can put it in the blender. Then straining it. You put a slice of banana in there.
The almonds you won't have to strain. The almonds you just add some herbs, some cinnamon, some banana, some herbs. You just add whatever you want, a flavor you want. All natural herbal flavor you want, because remember, all your flavors come from herbs. Okay. So, and you have milk that you can drink every day. So
we're going to have to do a separate video so that you can teach people how to make their milk.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Same way I make mine.
So for the asthma issue, you recommended the complete body detox to clean out the the lungs, and you're also recommending the mucus buster formula.
Mucus buster.
Okay.
You add that with the detox, you got yourself a fix-all, and changing your diet. You got to change your diet. You can't keep doing the same thing expecting different results. That's definition of insanity. So if you really want to get rid of asthma, there's a way to do it. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not better than you. I might look better, don't get me wrong, but I ain't better than you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I look better than this cat too, but anyway.
That's not hard to do.
Anyway, again, stay tuned for information that we're going to share a lot of information with you guys, because we live by example as well.
So the message we want to confer to you is that your asthma can be corrected.
Totally.
It can prevent you from having asthma attacks and prevent you from having to be on pharmaceutical grade medication. You can use our detox kit and our lung formula and our mucus reducer formula to eliminate the problem before you have these attacks. Pretty much. And you can go to our site for that, www.theurbanherb.net. Phone number is 888-619-4372. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening. And I got something good coming for you.